Hey guys, that's a very quick unboxing and review of a new product that we have on the market from Alpha Lighting. This one is available at Home Depot. Those are two um, two wire connectors. So you can use it on copper or stainless. You can use it on copper or stainless steel wire. Combinations in dry locations only. Wiring must comply with all applicable electrical codes. Strip wires 11mm or 7/16 first. Alright. Push wire into conductor. Open firmly. Use only one conductor per port. Alright. So the best thing about it is you can find those, the German type. You can find them, but you can't find them in your everyday box stores, right? In your everyday Home Depot, for example, you can't really find it, and it is so annoying. It is so annoying to me that whenever I have to do a lighting fixture install, I have to combine some cable like this. Come on, focus. Some cable like this. Yep. With this. So you can find those in Home Depot. There is no problem with those. There is no problem getting into those, right? But how on the heck you get this thing stranded into this? It simply doesn't work. Nope. Oh. Well, I'm sorry guys, but obviously it does work. But let's see what it does. Like, it grabs only a couple of strands. And basically what it does, let me show you. It pushes those back and it grabs just the top couple of strands, and that's never a good connection. It is simply never a good connection, and it is an accident waiting to happen. That's why I never use those. Now there is a solution. You can dip this into solder, then it becomes rigid and you can use it like any standard solid cable. But in its state, when you just need to do like a quick installation, you snap those off, right? Okay. This doesn't work with this. And here's what happens. You can buy like those Wegos or whichever. There are phenomenal amount of brands right now that are on the market that follow pretty much the same principle. And with them you have pretty much put this in and flip a switch or do something else, and it's nice and secure. Let's see how this works out. You twist it so it is nice and homogeneous, set of strands. Push it in. Now first you have to cut it around 11mm. Let me see if this is 11mm in length. Yep. I just eyeballed it around 13mm. So you twist that. Okay. then it goes inside. You see? Right there. Oh, come on. Then it goes inside. Right here, and you can see that this is the conductive plate. It is, I would say, nice and thick. It is beefy thing. And then, after you're done, and then after you're done, you just push this pin, and this pin creates a pressure on this spring plate right there. I don't know if you're able to see that. And it crimps the cable tight. Now let me test how tight it is. I'm a pretty strong guy, so let me see. Yep, it took a lot of force to get it out, but it did get it out. So eventually you can do this. Now, of course, the higher gauge you go, the harder it will be. But once it is, unless you pull it like me with all your might. What the heck? Yep. Do you see the point of failure? I would say the point of failure is about 10 pounds. Yeah, around 10 pounds. Yep. And this is a reusable connection. Really like how it is designed. This is a phenomenal thing. I think this would take over the market very soon. Once it's pushed in, you can forget about getting it out compared to you know, a simple twist cap. My concern was previously that any others, including Wagos, whenever I see this, to me this thing, you see how I need to show you more dimensions here. I apologize. So this is the entire effective width of that is, as you see, around 6 millimeters. Put it 5 millimeters right there, and then the bent over part, and then the spring part as well. So all of this is conducting surface, all of this. So as we know, the bigger the surface, the lesser the, you know, the potential for heat buildup here. In other versions of this, the heat buildup is meant to be here in order for this connector to serve as sort of a circuit breaker. Now, there is a reason to that. Now, if the power is too much for this wire, it is normal for this to burn out, the way others are done. But I don't want that. Here's the thing, I don't want that, and I don't want to be pushed to want that. I want a simple connection, period. I have this taken care of on multiple levels. I have this taken care of at a circuit breaker, at an overload protector on my circuit breaker box, or other ways. I simply want to rely on this, that this is going to be a very good connection, that it's not going to heat up. I don't want this to be a point of safety where it will burn if I heat up the cable, if I put too much current through it or whatever. I just want a simple connection that I get with a simple twist cap and just twisting those two connections. I get perfect electrical connection, no questions asked. I wanted the same from this type of connections, and I believe those guys are doing it, and they're doing it quite cheaply and quite effectively. So let's see what are the parameters for this. You can use it in a temperature rating of 221 degrees for those hot attics, voltage rating of 600 volts maximum, current rating 24 amps, impulse voltage 3.4 kilovolts, and of course made in China. You well listed, of course. That's the most important thing. So I believe this is a very good product. In terms of pricing, this bag of 100 is just unbeatable right now. It is just unbeatable at Home Depot. Yeah, go get it, because this is not going to be a deal that would last very long. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.